It's a new show. Yes, it is.
You've heard all the other wrestling programs. Now it's time to listen to the guys who aren't booty.
And you can't beat that.
It's #WrestlePals.
You almost got me saying that live. Oh! Woo! Hot damn! You know what? This music has got me up and moving around the room. Justin, I want to tell you what I did. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, everybody. #WrestlePals. Look over there. #WrestlePal Justin.
Oh, wow.
I'm #WrestlePal Nate. And there's Matt. Kind of heelish. Look at him. #WrestlePal Matt.
How long will I stay out here with you?
He's
Jag-offs.
He's just doing that Rick Rude pelvis thing at us. It's terrifying. He's a little stiff in it, too. He's not fluid. Work it around a little bit. Work it in.
Change that phrasing a little bit, maybe. Stiff.
No, I'm just going to drop it completely.
Oh.
Justin, I'm going to tell you what I did Friday at work.
Okay. Oh,
Friday at work.
Boy,
This
here we go.
This is what I did.
Fun tales of pushing meat.
You
want
he
to
doesn't
work on
get
that phrasing?
I got obsessed with something, and I started listening to something. I went through like 30 years of women's wrestling entrance music. And it was amazing.
Okay.
There's so many great and so many terrible things.
I don't think he knows what that word means.
Great and terrible, like Oz. You know, Kevin Nash. It's just Justin. Matt doesn't get that one.
Who?
It's fine. I don't know. Shut up, Matt. So we opened in with the Bailey music. God damn, it's a really good song. And you got Sasha up right now, too, which is... I caught myself listening to that, and I'm like just driving in the country because it's part of my job. And I looked down, I had goosebumps on my arm from Sasha's music. I was like, wow, this is really good stuff. It's such a big jump from where it was, 10 years ago when it was just... I'm insatiable. That garbage where it's just like, it's just over-sexification of, over-sexualization of every...
I like sexification.
Sexify. Oh, my brother. Sexify? No? But,
I'm going to sexify some bacon.
But, oh, my God, and I just got going through, like, all women's entrance music, and it's that Layla one was used like 8 times, the insatiable one.
Yeah.
And that made me so sad. It's like, wait a minute, didn't they just play that for... Yeah, oh, they did.
Who else was it? Was it Eves who was Billy and Chuck's You Look So Good to Me?
Oh, it was terrible. But then there was like some that were amazing, like AJ Lee's old theme.
Yeah.
So good.
Light It Up. I like to Light It Up.
It's still good now. And I looked down, and I had the same goosebumps. It's like, I'm getting through my workday listening to women's wrestling music. This is awesome. And then I stumbled upon a hidden gem that I forgot all about.
Uh-oh.
Jillian Hall.
Oh, God.
You know you want me.
Oh,
it's so good. It's so... Because she's not a terrible singer, but she...
Was willing to play one.
Yes, and she worked really hard. Really, really hard to be that bad. The song is called Sliced Bread because she's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
That's true.
You know you want...
That's a dumb name.
Matt, are you pulling it up?
You know you want that.
Oh!
You can't take your eyes away from that.
She's singing as bad as she possibly can.
I'm sorry.
It made me so happy because it took me back to a place where she had that big dumb thing on the
Is
side
that
of her
the
face.
attitude era
And
that
the-
everybody is always talking about?
No, this is...
It's, ruthless?
ruthless aggression-ish.
Like everything's an era.
Towards the end.
This is
of
the
where the women
the
were...
designated hitter era.
Yeah.
I don't.
The women were not really wrestling.
But God, Bailey and Sasha have amazing themes. Becky's is pretty great too.
I like
And even Charlotte's is good. It's an era of way better women's entrance music. Now that it's not just oh, look how sexy I am, and the boys want me, and I want the boys, and blah, blah, blah. There's some really, really bad.
I don't know. That was a pretty good one.
Yeah. Yeah, she looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good, dude. Yeah.
Funny you
Oh,
mentioned
just-
that. I was watching Raw last night because they added a whole bunch of Raws. I decided to put the pause on 97 Raw or
Right.
97 Nitro for a minute to see what Raw was doing in 97.
Ooh.
How are they losing? Like, it was such a better show. They opened the show with Owen versus Bulldog, first of all.
It was an era where they didn't appreciate wrestling as much, man. I really felt like it was more show. That's how stupid, over-the-top Russo storylines got greenlit, because it was like that's what it was all about.
Yeah.
How over-the-top, how comic booky can we be? And for a time, that's what was cool, man, and they did it.
You know what the main event was? Before
What?
I play the song that ties this all together? No, I'm sorry, not The Rock. Rocky Maivia as the Intercontinental Champion
Oh, boy.
versus Bret Hart.
Goddamn.
I had no idea that they actually squared off. I knew that they were in at the same time, but I didn't know that they ever actually had a match. And damn, was it good.
I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure.
I had no idea that Rocky Maivia had a fisherman suplex in his arsenal, and it was outstanding.
Yeah.
I wish that he would have busted it out, like when he was The Rock.
Well, that was a weird thing about
He
just like
couldn't now.
move sets back then. Everything was signature. Everything was signature.
Yeah.
The way the punch was thrown, the way you way you run the ropes, the way you everything you do was signature, and it was like cut and dry. Keep it small. As much as Cena gets bitched at for 5 moves of doom, he has like 7 or 8. He's fine.
Yeah.
They were really very simplistic. I mean, go back to Steve Austin, biggest star of the era.
Yeah. The stunner. Stomp a mud hole.
Stunner, Thez press,
Luthez press.
and
Punches, kicks.
punches, kicks.
Stomp a mud hole.
Yeah,
That's what he had.
it's great.
I mean, on his way up, he had like a sleeper. At one point, he was using
That was
the
a $1 million dream. Yeah.
Hey guys,
What?
what about Papa Shango?
What about him? He had I think his finish was a shoulder breaker.
Don't. I never saw him win.
Yeah, fair enough. But to
Comma?
tie it back to what you were talking about,
Sorry.
guess who else was on that show? I know you want me.
Okay.
What about Papa Shango?
Okay. This is Sunny, right?
Yep.
Okay. Confession time. You
Yep.
want confession time. So Sunny apparently fallen on some hard times. She was doing things where she was doing
Adult
like
things.
She was doing nude like cam shows
With
for,
Papa Shango?
for like no, he's a Hall of Famer now.
Yeah, he can't do that.
Can't do that. Isn't she in the hall? Is she not in the hall of
I'm pretty
Fame?
sure she's in the hall.
She'll go in there someday, if not. And I happened to stumble upon. I had no idea that she had done an actual pornographic movie.
Oh.
For science, I decided to look at this.
Huh.
It just looks like somebody's mom. No, it's like
Oh.
kind of
That's a subcategory.
yeah.
You know my favorite porn subcategory?
Eh,
Papa Shango.
put it in the search engine.
Let me
See
type
what
it
see
in
what
real quick.
happens. Please don't. Please stop it. It's a public computer. We're in the library.
Oh.
You're gonna get us thrown out, Justin. Hot damn. But no, it's just. I'm sorry. I was just loving the women's entrance music lately. I really feel like the music has hit like a golden age of good stuff. Except the goddamn synthesized horns, which makes me so angry. So much could be so much. Sami Zayn's would be so much better with real horns. I've had Apollo Crews' stupid theme stuck in my head all day, thinking, "Wow, this would be a great Mega Man level," because it doesn't have real horns. If it had real horns, it'd be amazing. And then you listen to Fandango, who has actual horns in the theme. It's like, wow, this one really hit. It was really good. Why? Real horns.
Hey,
wonder if
Justin.
they're-
I'm done.
Can
I'm
you
sorry.
tell
I'm
the
sorry.
difference between a real horn and a synthesized horn?
I
Yes.
can't.
Or is it just whiplash over here?
Shut up.
I can.
I wasn't dragging.
I
Just dragging the show down. Sorry.
Oh.
But no, I
I mean, none of us disagree.
Yeah.
thanks.
Just don't say it.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks.
I don't mind it so much in Sasha's because hers is
Well, yeah, hers
Sexy.
hip hop.
Hers is,
infused.
yeah, but still, it has that one part where it's like the build up.
Yeah.
That part. If it was real horns, I'd be so happy.
I wonder what the deal is. Maybe they just weren't sure how far these these cats were gonna go.
I think
and-
it's just easier. Got to bring in some idiot like me with a horn. No, it's not gonna happen.
I can't wait till Sammy comes out with like a band.
Dude, I want Sammy to
Mania.
get the USC Trojan Marching Band.
There, it's out there.
Goddamn SummerSlam. Oh, he doesn't even have a match yet, does he?
No, I don't think so.
He's not gonna. Neither's Bray. No Bray, no Sammy on SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's
Bray?
gonna be the problem with these
The big shows.
the big shows that are multi-brand. Is that a lot of cats are gonna get lofted off of them?
I'll tell you whose match I'm looking forward to the most.
Mhm.
Papa Shango's.
Oh,
Now, his name's Apollo Cruz,
what?
and you're a bad person. Stop that. And he's actually on the card.
Yes.
Apollo versus Miz.
Yeah.
All right.
You know,
Hey man, you gotta. I hate to call it a come down, but it's like you gotta have a little
Don't
bit
call
of
it
a
come down.
and it'll
He's
be
been
good.
wrestling for years.
It'll be good. I like the how they got there. Not amazing, but
I'd rather see Darren Young and crazy ass Bob Backlund up there again. But
well, now they're on different shows.
what?
Yeah, Darren Young's on Raw.
Oh, I thought you were saying Bob Backlund got
no,
drafted.
I didn't
Like,
do.
oh Jesus,
I didn't
dude!
do.
Why?
Whoa.
Leave the poor old man alone.
Who's he
can't
gonna
get-
wrestle?
he
Papa Shango?
He can't, God damn it, man! He can't get his shirt off. Leave the poor old man alone.
He can't chase after the Miz and his title anymore. Is it? Which way are they turning him? Are they just putting some more intensity to the character, or are they gonna flip him heel?
I don't know, man. I
Because
just
Backlund at that looking at my hands era was heel.
I hope they give it a little bit of time. I mean, you'd think they'd have time now with the more limited roster and still having the 3 hours a week on the Raw, but
Yeah.
just haven't got back to him yet. So okay,
I thought he was. I thought the
Haven't watched
advancement of the story was on this last one, where
Was
him
it?
him and Titus.
Oh God, that's right. I watched Hulu. Sorry.
So
Oh, guess who got cut? Titus versus Darren.
yeah.
And Papa Shango, if you can believe it.
Well,
yeah, it's
see,
cut every week.
Well, that's
seems
why I asked, because Titus came at him like a heel.
like. Mhm.
Like, what do you mean? Wouldn't you have to have been great to begin with, Darren? Like that was his approach.
And then a little bit. It's like Jesus Christ, dude.
Do the dog bark.
It's great.
That's going in something.
God damn it.
Got a little dog.
Does he?
Oh, oh, oh.
Doesn't sound very little.
Oh God.
But yeah, I don't know.
So how about some hashtag Nate's #tidbits #news.
Dude.
Hashtag
right.
excited.
All right. Even without getting into
Hashtag once a month.
what?
Hashtag I'm ready to listen.
Hashtag tidbits.
The hell's wrong with y'all? Stop it.
Hashtag eagerly awaiting.
Hashtag Nate's
I'm not
news.
even gonna
Hashtag tidbits.
not gonna do the.
Hashtag news.
I got out of the way. See, I
Hashtag
stumbled.
item 1.
See, no, at 1 item 12.
Hashtag go ahead.
Okay.
Hashtag
ready.
nobody's stopping you.
Hashtag 2 guys ready to listen.
It's a really long one. It's kind of wordy. I don't really. Do you have to
Hashtag, are you
capitalize?
gonna read
Oh
it or what?
Jesus Christ!
Hashtag just shut your mouth and read this, please.
Shut the
and
mouth-
then
I-
maybe we can listen to it.
Okay.
Hashtag me and Matt are ready.
Hashtag born ready.
Please set that as a tweet.
Hashtag these colors don't
Hashtag
run.
me and Matt are ready.
Hashtag that's a ridiculous hashtag.
Yeah. you
Hashtag
are.
how dare you.
That's a good one. I like that.
Hashtag are you gonna read these or what?
Okay,
Hashtag
look, I'm
Nate's
not even gonna.
tidbits.
Okay, I'm not even gonna do the
Hashtag
big one
news.
first. I want to talk about the most amazing
Hashtag
thing.
item 1.
God damn it. The most amazing thing that's happening right now.
Hashtag amazing
It's
things.
happening on
Hashtag right now.
social media right now,
Hashtag media.
Hashtag it's your tomorrow.
and it's.
Hashtag
it's
Crystal Pepsi.
God damn
Hashtag Crystal Pussy is back.
it, Crystal Pepsi. He's gotta drink it now. Great, drinking Crystal Pepsi for no damn reason.
Because it's my tomorrow.
Hashtag ready to go.
You're not gonna make it to tomorrow. You know why?
Hmm?
Hashtag I'm gonna stab you in the face.
Hashtag time to listen.
Hashtag you about ready? Hashtag
No,
I'm ready.
No, okay. cool.
Hashtag tidbits.
Hashtag Nate's.
Did you
Thanks.
sub a hashtag into a hashtag? Hashtag hashtag?
Hashtag no way.
Hashtag stalling.
Hashtag Jose.
Hashtag I don't think there's actual tidbits here.
Okay,
Hashtag
look.
news.
The greatest thing happening on social media right now.
Hashtag social media.
Bobby Roode has a new theme,
Hashtag new theme.
and it's glorious.
Hashtag glorious.
glorious.
Hashtag
No,
new
no, no.
team.
Hashtag glorious bomb.
Hashtag glorious
Because
bomb. Hashtag don't tell me the
the,
hashtags.
the two greatest people in NXT right now are Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa. And they're following Bobby Roode around recording
Yeah.
as
Hashtag jump up
as
versus Jello.
as you know, like these people just making up names as far as you
Hashtag
can see.
Matt blows the spot, kid.
And Gargano and Ciampa are following Bobby Roode around and just playing his music for him.
Yeah.
And please go search hashtag glorious bomb. And not really you. Like if you're listening,
Hashtag glorious bomb.
you will be amazed. You will not believe how great Gargano and Ciampa are without saying a word and only playing somebody else's music for him, much to his disdain. Look at this. Look at it. There they are. They play his music for him. And they hope he approves. He does not approve yet. Bobby Roode does not approve. Now he approves. And there's much rejoicing as Bobby Roode approves of his own music. Ciampa and Gargano, again, not a word said, so much more personality than half of everybody else.
Hashtag overrated video. Hashtag didn't meet expectations. Hashtag disappointed.
Hashtag leave me alone. Hashtag I'm trying to sell the goddamn thing. Leave me alone.
Hashtag Nate's excited.
Also, apparently, someone known for saying some words.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor.
Oh.
Heard of him? Little
Yes.
guy, right? Fighter man, like a
Hashtag
real
fighter
fighter
man.
man, not
Hashtag
a like
real fighter man.
not like.
Hashtag real fighter.
God damn it.
2016.
Hated that game. It was terrible. You know who was on the cover?
No.
Bruce Springsteen. Oddly enough, they had to get the music. And it's the only way.
Hashtag music. Hashtag beat
Street
Springfield.
Fight. Street Fight. I am.
Hashtag E Street Band.
Hashtag I really reached on that one, and I'm sorry, guys. You really deserve better than that, and that was kind of crap.
Hashtag Rick Springfield.
Why?
Hashtag
Hey.
backup band.
Hashtag Jesse's girl?
Hashtag 8675309.
Conor McGregor was on.
Conor McGregor.
He was on the various social media, mostly Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Do you have the initial comment
Hashtag
that he
Twitter.
said?
No, because
Hashtag
I
initial
feel
comment.
like. Oh, yeah.
He said something to the effect of, "I want to line them all up and slap their heads off."
Hold on, I do.
Because you know why?
Here it is.
He's a real fighter man.
Yeah, here it is.
Hashtag YOLO.
Conor McGregor. I didn't mean.
He put it in there.
I didn't mean no disrespect to the at WWE fans. What I meant to say was that I'd slap the head off your entire roster, and twice on Sundays.
Okay.
Basically saying,
Okay. No disrespect to the fans, though. I mean, to be fair, though, he's right.
"Hey, you
No
guys,
disrespect to us.
hey, you
Yeah.
guys with the money." Yes, because I wanted to specifically disrespect these individuals. You're fine.
Your fans, you're good because you're fans of mine, too. But all those other pinheads slap their heads right off.
So it didn't go over well.
Well, I think
What
he
a weak ass threat.
thought he.
I'm going to slap their heads off. Hey, Nathan,
Huh?
I'm going to slap your head off.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
my head
I think
off.
he's threatening you.
Maybe, I don't know. I can't really tell. He's vague booking to my face. Me. It's the best. So yeah, he takes it like a vague swipe, and after that, it became the cool thing for everybody associated with wrestling.
Wow, man, freaked out.
Exactly, and respond directly to Mr. McGregor.
Conor McGregor, we coming for you.
Man, bomb.
Oh my God! Please.
Oh, I didn't get them all, but I got a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, well, you'll get him. Charizard's out there somewhere.
Curtis Axel. Hey,
the-
Notorious MMA. Cool name, by the way. Yeah. You think you could slap?
It's funny because I was thinking the exact same thing.
Did he write that?
That
for
guy's
real?
name is really Notorious MMA.
Yeah, that's his Twitter handle. Yep.
What a...
Cool name, by the
There's
way.
so many names I want to call him.
You think you could slap my head off? Come try me. I'd mop your sorry ass. All right. Drew Galloway. You may know
Surprisingly
as
tall.
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
On the edge of my seat for at the Notorious MMA's next backtracking tweet specifying what he meant to say. Captain Generalization is a riot. Jericho gets in. Sorry, pal, no respect to you, but my fights are legit. Unlike the fixed fights you have in UFC. I'll embarrass you.
Goddamn trolling, even in this situation.
Yeah.
He says the UFC is fake,
I do it all the time
unlike his real. Okay.
because it is.
Well, I mean that's
Yeah.
football too.
Get
That's
up,
right.
get up, get up, get down.
I got one from
UFC's faking your town.
one here from Charlotte's dad.
Yeah?
Ric Flair chimes in. Coming from a guy who built a career copying my persona, I expected the type of class we got from Ronda or Anderson. Oof.
Big E. Let's see.
Big E's was
Small?
great.
Yeah, he's got two of them. So, like, the immediate response is, would you prefer to find us individually or have us all line up at once? I know your time is valuable, sir. And then he follows it up with, I write entertainer on my 1099. I'm not arm wrestling your big bro. I'm not scrapping with a drunk fan. Touch me, I'll sue.
I liked it. Like, that's the most deflating thing you could do.
Yeah.
Hey, guy.
What are you, stupid?
You know what? This is like some guys like watching a movie and then going, man, you know who I'm going to fight? Jean-Claude Van Damme. Hey, Jean-Claude Van Damme, I'm going to slap your head off.
You're such a pussy.
You're such a pussy doing that stuff on the camera. I bet you had like wires when you were scaling that building.
What a pussy. I'm
What
not
a
talking about
pussy.
the energy drink.
I'll slap your head off, pussy.
Hey, we were making a movie. It was fine. It was a movie.
Hey, Clint Eastwood, I
if
bet
you
you
touch
never
me.
even shot nobody. I'll shoot you. Line them up.
If you touch me, I'm going to sue. My private security will kill you.
Nah, never mind. I'm going to take this one out.
And me and the chair are going to go talk.
Kids today are pussies.
Dolph Ziggler, I volunteer as tribute. Just need to drop 40 pounds and find where every dude in Brooklyn gets their haircuts and tats.
MVP. Oh, the way Nate Diaz Stockton slapped you or nah. Okay.
Didn't he beat him so bad? Conor McGregor had to like retire for a little while.
Oh.
Like, didn't he go around crying about being beat up that bad?
No, hey, Sasha just says bring it. All right. They might be in the same weight class.
Maybe.
I think Sasha could take him.
JBL, hey, Notorious
Jesus.
MMA. If you put on some weight, you might make the cruiserweight division.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Grandpa. Weighing in.
Can I get the Roman one?
Sure.
You're the size of my leg. Shut up. He used the wrong "your."
Yeah. He followed it up in his timeline with grammar Nazis, you apostrophe R-E. And then Owens had something for him, too.
Of course he did.
Let's see. I beg to differ, kid, was Baron Corbin's response.
Oh, good one. Another good one.
Yeah.
Maybe you should let somebody else do this.
Rusev.
Oh, Rusev is the best.
So much talk for a guy who fights 15-minute matches twice a year. Good for you, Conor McGyver.
Machka.
Machka.
Oh, God.
Sheamus. Never show a Jack Russell a mirror. It thinks it's a majestic Irish wolfhound. Really just annoying wee yapper trying to sell tickets.
Damn, everybody's
Very
in on this.
verbose.
Here's my favorite one, Kofi. Yikes. Looks like at the Notorious MMA could really use a bowl of bootios right about now. Someone hook him up.
It's a real thing.
Linked.
It's he linked it?
Yeah.
Well done. AJ Styles?
Yep.
I think McGregor would do well in the featherweight division if the WWE had one.
Let's see. Roman.
Good
let's see, I already got
crap.
that one.
Oh, you already got Ziggler. Okay. Yeah, so literally everybody jumped in on this. and
Why
said,
would he do this? Like, what?
Sell tickets.
Hey, you're talking about. Oh, here's. You remember Trent Beretta?
Yeah.
Here's his. I promised Conor McGregor would beat the shit out of me in a fight. Good for him. He's honest about it. Good for Mr. Beretta. One time, Mr. Beretta. God, it's beautiful. It's just like they had something fun to play with.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, the WWE guys, they play social media very, very well.
Oh, yeah.
Big E being the greatest. He's the absolute greatest.
He is pretty great.
Hashtag
Well,
great.
yeah, the one
Hashtag
thing-
Nate Bits.
The one thing I find funny is that you have Big E, Baron, Roman, all these cats were like football players that are quote unquote respected. So you're taking runs at these like Division 1A athletes. I'm just saying, yeah, they're professional wrestlers now that are in scripted matches, but it doesn't make them any less tough. They're going.
Wasn't Sheamus a bouncer in Ireland?
No, he was
How tough do you have to be a bouncer in Ireland? Probably pretty tough.
pretty sure he was a wolf. I don't know what that means. It's weird. I don't watch Game of Thrones.
It's just.
Wait, what did I say?
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
What wrestler did I say?
Sheamus. And you said a bouncer. Oh my God, he thinks he's having a stroke. I'm sorry, man. Hashtag I'm
Was
sorry.
any of that
I thought
wrong?
Hashtag, I'm sorry I convinced you you're having a medical condition. Don't look it up. You're fine. You're okay.
go
It's a
see
lot of
symptoms.
messages.
Let's
Jesus.
see the symptoms.
Oh, good Lord. So, yes, that was definitely the biggest tidbit of the week. 'Cause I
Yeah.
think that was the best. Though, honestly, between that and Glorious Bomb, I'm going to definitely give the edge to Glorious Bomb because I might have spent most of Saturday listening to Bobby Roode's theme. Between Bobby Roode's and Apollo Crews all day. Really weird.
I'm gonna go eat some meats.
You should get
I'll
outta
be
here.
back.
So, before we get into the CWC,
Oh, yeah.
I finally came across a good WCW pay-per-view. Slamboree 97.
Okay. I'm going to
Um,
write that down.
Benoit versus Meng.
Justin came. Just going to leave it at that.
Oh, you don't want to work on that phrasing at all?
Hmm?
Okay.
You're reading into it, man.
All right. Do they really not have just a tournament somewhere like the bracket? God bless it. I know I've seen it.
Yeah, weeks ago.
Okay.
What matches do we have? Are you going into the CWC or what?
Well, I know that we did the love affair with the network relatively recently,
Uh-huh.
but like every time I turn it on, I'm finding something new. Even though I'm punishing myself watching 97 Nitro, it's still fun. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you
Like
have
it's
the
not a good
ability
program.
to.
Yeah, it's not a good. I've quote unquote enjoyed the last 3 or 4 episodes because they got pushed ahead because of the NBA playoffs, so they were on from 7 to 8
Uh-huh.
instead of from 8 to 10. So it's a 1-hour program, and it included a show from Norfolk, and there was like I said, about a month, so 4 shows that were only an hour long. So I blasted through them.
Oh, that's great.
You know what's awful? But great at the same time?
I'm just going to say rampant racism, judging people. Probably.
If you watch
Oh,
if you watch shows like these, like the Raws and the Nitros,
yeah?
they now have like the Netflix feature where it plays the next one automatically.
As well it should. Goddamn, good for them.
It's awesome and terrible at the same time. Because that's how I end up watching. Like I've been up till like 4 watching.
All of a sudden you're into 98. It's like, what happened, man?
Oh God.
I started. Where's Steve Austin's hair? It's gone. Oh no. Oh God, I forgot what I was gonna say.
So I
about that.
watched again. I put the pause to 97 Nitro and hopped over to 97 Raw, just to watch the competition.
Yeah,
And like I told you,
that'll put butts in seats.
I'm telling you, man. Like I was talking to #WrestlePal Chris this last weekend. We had a dinner thing.
Does he hate me? I miss him.
As far as I know, no.
I hope he likes me.
You would have to ask him, wouldn't
I like
you?
him. No, I'm terrible.
But
I don't know how to talk to people.
unfortunately,
Can't
Joe.
even make eye contact with you.
I say unfortunately, but it's a good thing for him. Joe's moving to Charlotte.
Yip, yip, yip.
I'm gonna miss him, of course. But you know, it's a good thing for him and his lady.
Yeah.
It's a big move for them. But we had a little dinner get together this last Saturday, and I was talking to #WrestlePal Chris, and he goes, "I've decided that pretty much all old TV is bad to watch." For the most part, he's right. 95 Raws, not so great. Every episode of Nitro, not great. I've watched the one episode of 97 Raw that was good, but I remember for a short period I was hopping into like the Attitude Era Raws. They're not good. I watched an episode of SmackDown from 2002, like because it was post the last draft.
Yeah.
Not good.
It's one of those things, man. It's got what it has to live up to isn't its performance or its own ability. It has to live up to the nostalgia, the mystique that's been built for it over the ages, the reputation it's achieved through existing, being this mythological thing that existed. Oh, it was such a better time, and it really wasn't. It just was what it was. It's just a show. Holy shit, we got to cobble together. I'm sorry for curse. We got to cobble together. I don't give a fuck. We got to cobble together a 3-hour show. What are we going to do? You and you, I don't know, man. Put Buff's mom on a pole. And
That will happen.
You got to fill out those shows. But we remember it fondly because this is formative years in our youth at this point. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm about graduating high school. Should have moved on from watching wrestling at this point and been a grown man doing grown man things, trying to hit on girls and whatnot. But nope, I'm just locked inside watching wrestling with my mom because she ruled. But yeah, man, it's got to live up to our nostalgia, and nothing can. Anything from your childhood that you go back and do now, or anything from even ages ago, from 10 years ago, you go back and do it now, it's not going to be nearly as good as it was.
Except for movies.
I mean, well, 'cause they become something different. They are solely things of nostalgia. They are pure nostalgia.
Yeah.
But man, the weekly episodic television, it's not gonna hold up.
Most of it's not gonna.
But that's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. It still is what it is, and what it is good.
Oh, are you telling me that this is not gonna enlarge? Great. All right. So, just wants to make this as difficult as possible. Apparently,
Go for it. What are we moving on to here?
the CWC.
Yes. Hot
Um,
damn, Justin! I had time at my house when I got to watch every. This is the first week in a long time I've watched like everything,
Yeah.
all through Raw, all through SmackDown. I even watched main event,
Oh.
Superstars, NXT, and the CWC.
Wow.
I watched main event. Guess who the announcement team was?
Who?
It was Tom Phillips and David Otunga, and it was bad.
Otunga's not good, man.
Poor Otunga, man. I mean, I don't know.
It's nothing against him.
They must
but
just be bitching in his earpiece the entire time. You suck, you suck, you suck, you suck. And he's just got to talk like, hey, that happened. Oh.
I don't understand why they're putting him in that position.
I don't know.
Why do we
sink
need
or swim? And man, he's not prepared to swim yet.
It's just so weird that. Why do we need a 3-man team that bad?
It's what we've done. It's what we're gonna do.
JBL and Morrow would be fine without a third. I think they would actually be better. Again, comparing it to
God, yeah.
CWC, just Morrow and Debray,
'Cause
it's
they-
fantastic.
Yeah, you know what? And that gets you back to like the era of like. What was your favorite announce team of all time? I've always got. Well, I mean, unless you go back to like Gorilla and never mind. But that's Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler.
It's probably
As
gonna
a
be most
really,
people's favorite.
really strong,
Yeah.
really strong team, 2-man team. Morrow can cover the calling of the action
Yeah.
and do it emphatically and emphasize storytelling. So you just need another guy there to add the color to it. He doesn't need two guys to do it. Morrow is that damn good.
And at
I wish they'd have that faith in him.
And at this point, JBL doesn't need to play the heel character.
He's
He
there
can
to
just-
add color,
He can just add color,
stories, be
which
silly.
he's better at anyway
He is.
than just playing the heel.
I love it, Morrow.
I don't know, man. Like, it seems like a no-brainer to me. Now, on the contrary, I really enjoy Raw's new 3-man team.
Very much so.
I think they're doing really well with
Yeah.
that. It's weird. Okay, so what did we have here?
All right, CWC. Man, this was the first week I really got to launch into it, and hot damn, it was a good week to jump in.
Did it open? Did your match, or did it open with Noam Dar?
I had man, I had no idea who to cheer for because I couldn't pronounce them.
Oh,
Noam Dar versus Gurv Sira. Oh, you don't? You
I
like?
can barely read it.
I'm sorry, dude.
So, and it won't expand. So
Of
that's
course
good, too.
not. You got a little beach ball there yelling at you, which is weird because it's a Windows machine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had the second half of the Bollywood Boys there versus Noam Dar, who's like 22. Dude, looks like a little kid, but he looks like really experienced. Hot. It's a really good match. It's
Yeah.
really, really good.
This was my favorite episode so
yes.
far
This is my
of
first.
the 4.
But still, I know it was easily the best of them.
Yeah.
I got to go back and watch the Kendrick. I got to go back and watch Tajiri just because, I grew up watching them. I love them. And I got to pick up Ibushi, but I saw Ibushi on an NXT app, so
Yeah,
it's nice to see him.
you know.
That stiff, ugly kick. Oh, goddamn.
yeah.
Quack! Ugh. But yeah, Noam Dar moves on, beating out Gurv Sira. And they were both really good. Except the only thing I didn't like about that match was Noam Dar's trunks. They looked like he borrowed like his older brother's trunks, and they were like little sometimes where things were gonna fall out. So I kept seeing like white undies underneath. I was like, oh, jeez, come on, man, get something a little tight. Oh,
Oh, okay.
all right, you
Now
good?
I know where we are.
Dig
Okay. The second match was Rich Swann versus Jason Lee.
Hot damn, dude. I've been waiting for them to... Because if you've ever seen Rich Swann in just NXT action, he's awesome.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah.
Been waiting for something to showcase him. It's like, oh, man, he's one of those guys that's not going to get a push. He's one of those guys that's going to get overlooked. Like I felt like Ty Dillinger was going to get that, but now he's got the 10 thing, and I hope they don't just relegate him to just being the mid-card guy.
He might be
there.
Tyler Breeze.
That's fine. You know what? And there's a place for that,
Yeah.
which is great. But to see Rich Swann finally get a chance to showcase, and hot damn, it was good, and the crowd was loving him too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. All night long. All night.
Yeah.
Yes. God damn it, it was good.
So I think, and he picks up the win here,
Mhm.
which he's got Lince Dorado in the next round.
Oh my God. Lindsay apparently just tore the house down, and that's a tough thing to say with this. These guys are performing at the highest level.
Yeah.
All the flippy shit you've seen, perfected.
Yeah.
That's what these guys are. Lindsay's amazing.
They had a hell of a match. Dorado just... The cool thing was it was well-paced.
Mhm.
And, it seems like most of these matches aren't getting a ton of time. I guess it's the first round, just...
Get out there, tell a succinct story.
They were doing just... nice and slow, and then I'm like watching, and then all of a sudden, blam! Like they just kicked into another level.
Yeah.
Lindsay's flying all over the place. I was like, oh my God, holy hell, this thing is nuts! And it was a really exciting, really fun match to watch. All of these, hasn't been a bad match.
That has not. Yeah.
Not a single one yet.
Super highly kinetic, yet it's still good storytelling. It isn't just flippy for being flippy. It's everything has a purpose, and it's well done.
Now, possibly my favorite guy I've seen so far, and this seems to be,
Huh?
going around.
What you got?
You had Fabian Eichner taking on Jack Gallagher. Gallagher?
Gala Silent G her.
Gallagher.
It's Gallagher, goddammit.
It's Gallagher.
But that's fine. Gallagher. Just leave the G.
He's so smooth, man.
Man, you know what? He's
Such a small guy.
a throwback to that, like, Johnny Saint, Johnny Kidd, British style of just I hate to say adorable wrestling, but it's like, it's really cute,
Clean, yeah,
dude.
clean.
And it's almost, okay, you've been to shows. You've been to indie shows.
Been to
right?
lots of shows, yeah.
Okay. You ever go to the show and it's like, man, that's a really, really small ring. It's that small ring,
Yeah.
and stuff always looks really tight and really little.
Mm-hmm.
This is the style that works in that ring,
Yeah.
and it looks good too. It's not it's there to showcase, not encase.
Doesn't have a lot of...
It doesn't need it.
Yeah. Doesn't have a ton of movement. The movement all makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Again, clean. Like, just really smooth, clean movements. I don't know how much better to say it. Like, he just was smooth.
And I'm gonna say this: he's out vaudevillaining the vaudevillains
Yeah. a little
because
bit.
he has a better mustache.
He's got a better stash.
Okay,
Better
Aiden
moveset.
English, his mustache is trying.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give him credit for trying. Gotch, really good. Gallagher, amazing. Little red mustache, little very pale man. Even Sheamus would have to look at this guy and go, God damn. Man, come on.
And we would be remiss if we didn't mention the damn drop kick in the corner. Wowzers.
Oh my God. Yeah, and that's the thing about that style. It's very smooth, but he had force behind all he was doing.
Yeah.
And it looked like an actual fighting style, not just a showcasing style. And it was really, really good. And Eichner did very well too.
Totally.
Okay, Eichner looked like a giant monster compared to Gallagher. But then he breaks out his flippy. His what was it? Double springboard thingy.
Yeah.
Professional. It's the technical terms. You wouldn't understand, man.
Oh, yeah.
But neither do I. But yeah, he's getting his stuff in and looking great too, and just made Gallagher's victory and that corner drop kick was just ridiculous. The reaction that it got from Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
I've been doing that for years, and that was amazing.
Yeah.
And then I watch it, and I say, God damn, Justin, I watched this, and you were like, oh, man, I know Mick Foley's going to see that and want him for Raw. This is what you say to me, and I have like timed documentation. You sent it to me at like 9:17,
Yeah.
and at like 9:30, there's Mick Foley on Twitter calling out Gallagher and saying, "Oh God, that was great. I want you for Raw." Blah blah blah. And then Gallagher's response to that was adorable as well. It's
What
like
did he say?
He said, "This is so surreal. My first episode of Raw that I ever watched was when Foley won the title,
Oh.
and now here I am talking to indirectly, but
That's
scared.
awesome.
It was awesome.
I mean, I didn't make much of a leap. They're doing a cruiserweight division, so
Yeah, I know, but he's gonna be one of those guys that stands out. He isn't just gonna be generic masked man number 4.
yeah. And it's gonna be cool that it's not gonna all just be luchas.
Yeah,
We're
very
gonna-
much so.
Yeah, we're gonna have cruiserweights. It's gonna be cool. My match of the entire round was the main event here.
It might have been the best. It had to be the best match of the week, man.
It was easily the best match of the week.
Let's go into the depth in this one. Go for it. Which match is this?
Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano. Now, unfairly, they've been on NXT television, so they had a built-in story to tell. But it was still up to them to deliver and make a match until tell the story in the ring.
Yeah,
And they more than delivered on this.
it was amazing. It was really amazing. They've gotten their personality over a little on NXT.
Yeah.
But they had to tell a completely different story with this one.
Right, because they're a tag team, and obviously they use that as the story going in. These guys are a tag team, they're friends, they're hitting the road together. How are they going to do in the ring against each other? It's weird that they plopped them into the first round together.
You know what? It makes for a lot of like showcase things. Like, oh, here's Ibushi. Let's look at him. Here's Tozawa. Hey, it's gonna be great. And the other guys do good showings, but it's like one-off kind of thing. Not squashes. Definitely not squashes. There haven't been any squashes. But this is gonna be this is the grudge match of this one. This is the one with the story going into it.
Yeah.
And you had a little bit, Tajiri's story. You had a little bit with Brian Kendrick's story of having information coming in.
Yeah.
But this is the one that had just poured it on. Like, this is the one you've been waiting for this first round.
And, I mean, again, I feel like it was probably the longest match because one thing that I didn't even notice in the first week is that these matches have 20-minute time limits.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
They acknowledged it in that, too. Oh, my God, this is going long. We might run up against the time limit.
Yeah.
10 minutes has expired. Oh, okay, we got another 10. It's cool.
But I don't know. I've been an advocate of the time limit for at least 2 to 3 years now.
Gives you an out.
It gives you an out, gives you a different way to tell the story. But that's neither here nor there.
The reason why going Broadway is something you could do, because
Yeah.
it's something you do.
But, having that back in play,
Yeah.
and again, it helps the commentators tell the story too. Man, these guys are tearing each other up. They may run out of time.
Oh, they have to step it up.
Yeah, one of them's got to finish the other guy. We got to do this. Commentary's outstanding on it, of course.
I wonder how much of that is live and how much is because they go back later and recut it a little bit and add to it where they need to and whatnot. But man, it doesn't feel that way.
No,
It's a produced show that doesn't feel produced. It feels like you're watching it with two huge fans.
yeah, and
That makes it better.
it absolutely does. And again, it was the match of the round for me. Match of the first round. Just
It ends with.
I knew that they were going to be. Oh yeah, go ahead.
You want to cover with that ending?
Go ahead.
It's the whole thing is Gargano is this kind of nice dude. Ciampa is this. He's coming off. His character's been the Sicilian psychopath, so he has this dark that he can tap into, and he gets to a point where Ciampa has a little bit of leeway for his friend. He doesn't want to hurt his friend.
Yeah.
And hot damn if Gargano doesn't take advantage of it.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, the emotions afterwards of, Ciampa kind of storms off a little bit, but then comes back and sits down in the ring with him together.
Yeah.
There they are together. Like, okay.
It's a good story. It's a really good story.
Self-contained. And you know what? They went back to NXT the next week. I don't know when the recording thing is, but it seamlessly from that to trash talking the Revival getting their getting themselves a shot.
Yeah. It was just well done. All of it together. Gargano, as
Which
you,
one of you's Arn? Which one of you's Oli?
Yeah.
I can't tell. So good.
I'm gonna pick up these names that you guys are
Oh.
dropping.
Gargano's so good, and Ciampa's great too.
And they're really good together. They're a really good team. Let's take a look real quick. I think at the second round, and then we got to wrap this puppy up.
Yeah, screw Raw and SmackDown. They're good shows. They build until the SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Matches are forming. Not a big deal. We got the stuff that's really interesting us this week has been that Gargano Ciampa was the best thing happening this
And
week.
I feel like
And Gallagher.
Raw and SmackDown will be better on the other side of SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
Once they can
That
really
last
start
hurdle
telling
to get
separate.
over.
Yeah.
The only thing they're building up the Lesnar Orton thing. Cool. One touch. Okay, get your hands off of each other and let it. Cool. There's a little something to brew there. Stand off, let it brew, and get to SummerSlam. Yay.
Let's see. Anything else of note before we do this?
Official SummerSlam Club and New Day for the titles.
We called it on this program.
Well, I mean, dude, called it by watching TV and being like, oh, yeah, that's where they're going with that. Cool. There you go. Yeah.
Let's see. Tozawa is going to be taking on Gallagher.
Jesus, really?
Yeah. In the second round. Yep. Oh, wow. Yep. Let's see. Tajiri versus Gran Metalik.
Oh,
So
God.
that'll be good.
Okay, Metalik.
Metalik.
We'll take it. I think Tozawa takes that other one. Gallagher doesn't need it. He gets to show off again and take a loss, and he's already a star.
Yeah. Drew Gulak, Zack
Oh.
Sabre Jr.
Damn, I don't know. Someone's going to get hurt. I like it.
I assume Sabre gets the win. Noam Dar and Ho Ho Loon.
You know what? I think, well, shoot, man. They want to get into that Chinese market, so they may get ho
Ho Ho
a
Loon.
pass. But damn, I really feel that Noam Dar is like somebody they might invest in to be a star.
Yeah. Well, they've got a division. that they need to fill.
He's what? Israeli via Scotland.
Yeah.
There's a couple of places you can tour. All right,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Let's see. Over on the other side, Brian Kendrick versus Tony Nese.
Nice was good.
Yeah. Ibushi and Cedric Alexander.
God damn, really?
Yep.
Cedric Alexander's ready to be a star. He's
Yeah.
ready. He's ready now.
Yep.
And you got Roderick Strong coming in September too.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Jeez. Sorry.
This one's interesting. TJ Perkins and Gargano,
Gargano.
of course.
It's gonna be great.
Lindsay Dorado and Rich Swann.
Lindsay.
Yeah, I get the feeling. it's
But
him,
I'm so happy for Swan got to show off. Swan got a Swan song.
too. Heyo. But he's been
Thanks.
on the NXT.
Yeah.
He had a strong showing in the first round. He'll have a strong showing with Lindsay.
Yeah.
He'll probably end up on Raw on the cruiserweight division.
I'm excited about it.
So we'll see. But
Please.
man, we are right up against it. Dang. I was trying to show Matt Oz
Yes.
because you brought him up.
It wouldn't have registered with him at all. Look at him. He's sleeping over there. Good night, Matt.
Good night, Matt. I guess it's about that time, yeah? Where's the thing? Where is it? 1, 2, 3.
Just start pressing all the buttons.
This
It
one.
doesn't matter.
That's the one we need.
Got speculation, goddammit! Yeah, it's speculation. The show's
That's
over
59,
because we
yeah.
got excited about the Cruiserweight Classic. We got excited about NXT. We're excited about everything they're putting out right now.
Yeah.
I watched so much wrestling this week, and you know what? I'm gonna do it again this week.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, me too.
I thought the brand split was gonna kill stuff. You know what? I've got several different shows I want to see. It's amazing. But hey, man, we're hashtag. Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
man.
We are hashtag WrestlePals. Hashtag WrestlePals. Justin, I'm hashtag.
You gonna be all right for
WrestlePals.
the name project?
My eye hurts from this damn Crystal Pepsi.
You
I
shouldn't
spilled
drink
some.
the whole thing.
I'm dead. I'm a dead man.
Way to go.
The hashtag WrestlePal Matt's dead.
Hmm.
But if you dig us, dig what we're doing, go to the site. Yeah.
Which site?
Patreon.com/Radio Free Radio Buck. Keeps us alive for another day.
Yes.
Man. Nah, man, I don't even want to give the hard sell today. You know how much we appreciate it. We love it. We love you unconditionally as a result. And we've got to love you anyway. I mean, that's who we are. Look at Justin. He's a good dude. You a good dude, Justin?
I try.
See,
I guess.
humble too. Hot damn. Is that enough of a sell? Can I go now?
Sure.
Patreon.com/Radio Free Radio. We love you. Goddamn hashtag WrestlePals.
I lost my keys and my little dog is bone. So I pick him up and I'm gonna carry home. But he a mean dog, bit me in the spare rib. And I'm take him home, put him in the baby crib. Yeah, I don't know the words, AJ Styles. You know what you are? You're phenomenal. Phenomenal.